let's do this. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today's video is a bit more personal. I'm actually making this video and everything that I'm about to say is a personal message to myself, and I'm just sharing this with you, so hopefully you can resonate with this as well. Someone asked me, why don't you give yourself enough credit for all the work that you do? Why are you only looking at the things that you don't do or the things that you haven't achieved? But what about the things that you have achieved? Can you just take a moment to be proud of yourself? This is something that someone told me the other day, and I was almost in tears for a moment because it is true. I don't give myself enough credit for the things that I've done, and maybe I'm hard on myself these days, and I have a lot of tasks to do in my hand, on my list, and not being able to complete every single thing. Sometimes I'm a bit harsh on myself, but I'm also doing a lot of things, but I'm not giving myself enough credit for the things that I do. And maybe you can resonate with that as well, because it's something that I notice in a lot of people, that we are so hard on ourselves. Like my friends too, whenever they say that, oh, I have to do this and do that, but I didn't get to do any of it, and I'm just a bit upset. But can we just take a moment? Can we take a moment right now to just thank ourselves, thank yourself, and be proud of yourself for all the things that you have actually done. Okay, my phone just ran out of storage in the middle of the video, so I'm using another phone, my work phone, to make this video. The lighting is different, but anyways, the point is, why don't you give yourself enough credit? Look at the things that you've overcame in the past month or the past year. You have done so much work. And if someone else was in your shoes, they would have probably not been able to deal with the things that you do. So can we just take a moment right now and maybe close your eyes and look back in the past, the struggles that you've been through, the challenges that you had to deal with, and you've overcame them in one way or another. You're here now. You're much more stronger than you were before, or you've overcame whatever challenges there were, whatever problems that you had to deal with. Even though it was very challenging, it was very tough, it might have been very hard for you at that moment, but you've made it through. And yes, there might be new challenges that you might be facing, but here in the world, is in the middle of the earth, in the middle of the space, here you are living this human experience, trying to figure out how to do this thing called life, and trying to figure this all out on your own. So can you please give yourself some credit at this moment right now? Because you're doing so much. And you don't need other people's validation. You don't need other people to tell you that, hey, I really appreciate what you're doing. Even though, yes, we do like hearing those things from other people. And sometimes we might get upset that, hey, I'm putting all this effort, but no one sees my effort, or no one sees my work, or people don't give me enough credit. But we don't need other people's validation. You know how hard you've worked. You know what you've been through. And you need to give yourself that love and that appreciation, that, hey, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that everything that you've done, you're doing amazing. You're doing great things, and karma is real. Everything that you put out, good things that you put out, it's gonna come back to you 10 times more. So believe in that, okay? A lot of times we feel like all these efforts that I'm putting in, but I keep getting, we hear people saying that I'm doing so many good things, but why does this challenge just keep happening to me? Why does this stuff keep happening to me? I feel like if we keep thinking from that mindset, we're not going to learn anything from the things that we deal with. So one mindset shift whenever we are dealing with uncomfortable situations, a hard situation, challenge situation, is things are not happening to me. Things are happening for me. It's probably there for my growth, for me to learn a lesson, for me to push to another chapter of my life. So we need to switch from that victim mentality to growth mindset, growth mentality, and give yourself credit for the things that you're dealing with behind the scenes that no one knows about. You don't need other people to know that, hey, you have no idea what I'm dealing with. Yes, we're all dealing with our own shadows. We're dealing with our own problems. We all are. And I swear to God, I know how it feels like when you're dealing with a lot of things and other people come up to you, they talk about their problems, they share all of this problem, but there you are dealing with your problems quietly, and they have no idea. And this part of you wants to tell them, by the way, I'm dealing with this. This is what I'm going through. This is the struggle that I'm going through. And maybe you want a part of you wants their sympathy or wants them to also know that you're going through all this stuff and be like, oh, and I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through all of these things. But you don't have to. You don't have to. God knows, the universe knows the things that you're dealing with behind the scenes, and you don't have to let the whole world know. I know you want to scream it out and tell people, hey, this is my life. I know it's been a struggle. I want you to hear my story, but nobody's listening to me. Nobody knows what I'm going through. But it's okay. No one has to. You don't have to scream it all out to other people. You know what you've done. You know the struggles that you've been. You know the things that you've dealt with. And I think you should be really proud of yourself, and you should give yourself more credit than you do. And if you haven't already, then this is a reminder to you to give yourself more love, more self-compassion. Give yourself more credit for everything that you've done, for surviving every single day, for surviving today. The things that you go through, the things that you do, even though you don't feel like it, you push yourselves to do those things, and you are amazing. So you are kind, you're loving. The love that you show to other people, your beautiful heart, the care that you show, like there's so many beautiful things about you, amazing things about you, and you need to see that. You need to focus on those things rather than the things that are not good about you. We all have those shadows. We all have things that we're not proud of, and we're all a work in progress. Do not ever compare your journey with someone else's journey. Someone else might be on a much higher level, but they've also been through some struggles of their own, and they also have all these shadows that they're dealing with that they don't talk about. So we can't judge someone's life just by the picture that they share on Instagram or their post that they share. Like, we don't know nothing about other people's journey, so let's not judge other people. Yeah. We have to give more self-compassion to ourselves as well as other people as well. And be more loving and kind towards yourself as well as other people. Be a good human. All the good that you do, it's going to come back to you. And most importantly, my message today is just to give yourself more love, more self-compassion. Be more kind towards yourself. Give yourself more credit for all the things that you've done. Be proud of yourself for making it through another month, another year, for everything that you're dealing with. Just be proud of yourself, because you're amazing and you deserve to be appreciated by your own self. You don't need all this validation. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself that love and tell yourself, tap yourself in the back and be like, hey, I'm proud of you, proud of everything that you did. Even though it meant you woke up this morning and you breathe, even though maybe you decided not to do that bad habit that other people might have done. Maybe you decided to do something else that makes you bring more joy. Small things like that. Look at the things that you've done that brought you more joy in your life, instead of making you feel like more shit. So yeah, just look back on the things that you've done and give yourself more credit. That is my main message for you guys today. I know it resonated with me when I heard that from my friends, so I wanted to share it with you as well. Hope it resonates with you as well and you take away something from this video. And if it did, let me know in the comments. Give a big thumbs up so I know. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel as well, because I am making these daily videos now every single day. Sometimes even though it's a struggle to find out what video to make, but I'm pushing through and I'm proud of myself. That's another thing I need to give myself more credit, is regardless of whatever is happening in my life and all this work and all this extra challenges, I still stay up to finish my YouTube videos, and I still make time to create this video every single day because I've made that commitment to myself. So I didn't give myself enough credit, but yeah, I want to show her more love and compassion and tell her that I'm proud of her for doing this, and I hope you guys do the same to yourself as well. That's it for me. I'm sending you lots of love. Stay blessed and stay grateful wherever you are. Give yourself more love. Bye for now.